Full Metal Ox coming at you. Day 311 of the hero's journey. It's your boy Noxoma here for another 15 minutes of fame. It's another day on the Fresh Start walking challenge, and hopefully you have begun your own walking challenge and you're getting out and walking every day this month or most days this month. If you're joining us, it's a 20-minute walk or longer, and then what you do is you post up how far you walk or how long you walk in the comments or in the email. This is part of our life enhancement goal, I guess. Not only enhancing my life, but enhancing your lives as well. So if you're participating, make sure to write down how you feel. Do you get short of breath? Do your feet hurt? Do your legs hurt? Are you hungry afterwards? Are you thirsty afterwards? This is important because as you progress through the month, you're going to find that maybe some of these complaints aren't there, towards the end of the month. This is progress. For a lot of people, they want progress overnight, and they're looking for big progress quickly. Want to lose huge amounts of weight overnight, but the truth is you only lose small amounts of weight overnight, and this will happen if you walk during that day. The reason I can tell you this is because I've experienced it, and the exercise science backs me up. Well, friends, it's another weigh-in Wednesday where we average out the weight for the past week and talk about how the fitness and health strategies are going. So, as you may know, we have straddled New Year's Eve and the New Year's Day celebration, and we have only gained 1/3 of a pound. It's hardly worth talking about, but remember, I talked about obsession, and being obsessed with anything you do, short of turning into some kind of a lunatic about it, is going to lead to success. So we want to keep an eye on the scale, make sure that our weight doesn't get out of hand. And speaking of getting out of hand, that's one of the reasons, not paying attention to the scale, ignoring the fit of my clothes, and ignoring people's comments is how I gained so much weight, well, besides eating too much, back in the day. So I don't want this to happen again, which is why I do what I do as far as monitoring the weight. Started off with a protein drink this morning instead of the breakfast salad, so we're going to see how that works out. As far as energy and general health, it's generally high and strong, or strong and high. Energy is strong, health is high, health is strong, energy is high, however you want to put it. I think human maintenance is vital, especially having been where I've been, where I was really, out of shape and got sick a lot more often than I do now. By the way, I got a nice little compliment at the monkey bars the other day. It's one of the best compliments you can give a guy like me, telling him he looks way younger than he actually is. So that's it for this week, man. We'll see you in the next segment. If you're over 30 and a little bit flabby and a little bit fluffy and want to learn how you can get into better condition, stronger, more endurance, a little bit tougher, then hit me up, Noxoma at protonmail.com. I can help you out, a little bit of consulting and some tips and maybe even some coaching. First of all, the original narrative was that the demon wasn't as bad, as dangerous, or as menacing as it was made up to be. And as I learned more about the demons and demonology, I came to the conclusion that it didn't even exist. Nonetheless, I persisted with the narrative as if it did exist, but it wasn't that bad. And recently I realized, like in the new year, I realized that if it doesn't exist, as I believe, I don't have anything to say about it. People are still getting sick, and people have always gotten sick, but in many cases it wasn't the demon that got them sick. And in the case today, it's more the exorcist that's making them sick than the demons that they are not possessed by. I learned when I was a little kid that if you take medicine for a pain or some kind of ailment and you don't have that ailment, then you will get that ailment, or you will feel like you have that ailment because you took the medicine for nothing. It didn't really make sense to me then, but I accepted it because, I'm a kid. I have nothing to compare it to. Nowadays, I overstand that if you take these meds, whether you have the ailment or not, you're going to get the effects of the med. They call them side effects, but they are effects of that med, because every kind of chemical you put in your body changes up your metabolism, and with that change, your metabolism has your body adapt to what those substances in your body are doing to the body. And it's uncomfortable. In some cases, it's very uncomfortable, but it is not something that shouldn't be happening, because your body, the whole metabolism, the whole universe is reacting to and adapting and working to rid itself of what chemicals you put into it that have no business being in there. Get it? This is why I don't take chemicals, and this is why I don't eat certain foods, quote unquote foods, because there are more chemicals in the foods that I don't need than there are nutrients that I do need. Now, I could maybe see it if what I'm consuming orally is 90% good nutrition and 10% chemicals, because the good nutritions will get rid of the chemicals. But if it's any more than, 60-40 nutrients to chemicals, then I'm not interested, because I don't need my body to take its attention off of keeping this vessel healthy to fight chemicals or bad drugs that I shouldn't have put in it anyway. Know what I mean? Full Metal Ox coming at you, baby, in the 17th hour, 7 days a week on this BitChute channel, with commentary, opinion, fitness, philosophy, and observation of the world around us. So tune in, subscribe, and pass it along. Peace. Headed to the gym, first day back of the new year. And of course, we're walking. And speaking of walking, have you joined the walking challenge, or have you started walking? Doesn't have to be official, doesn't have to be our thing. You can make it your thing. But the way we're presenting it is to go out and walk 20 minutes or more a day for the entire month. You've already missed, how many days now? I don't know, maybe 5, maybe more. But it's never too late, man. You've got 360 more days of this year to go out and do it. So, back to the gym. It's been a while, so what's on tap is deadlifts. This is probably one of the strongest full body exercises I can think to do. I'd say squats comes in a close second, but I am way stronger doing deadlift than squats. Squats may have to be boosted up a little bit this year or this quarter. Also, I decided to do something new this year, and that's to do some powerlifting exercises. Powerlifting, but not power dropping, because this gym is on the 2nd floor and it really can't take too much of dropping of heavy weights. So basically what you do with those, well, I'll have to tell you later because I'm running out of time. We will get back to you on the flip with a report of our performance today. We had a strong workout to inaugurate 2022. We pulled 315 up off the floor one time. So we're working our way back. We have a goal for the first quarter of the year to reach 350 to 365. I like 365 because there's 365 days in the year. So elsewise, we worked on some shrugs, upper body, more leg work, curls, things like that. More dynamic exercises like I was talking about in the opening, but not the power lifter type stuff. So that got us tired out, and it'll help us burn more calories. Still got good energy, good breath, good attitude. And as always, I thank you for joining me, and see you next workout.